My GF was raped and became pregnant. I broke up with her because she wanted to keep the baby. Really shit situation. 2 months ago, my girlfriend was raped. It was done in a park. She didn't want to report it and went into a full breakdown, wouldn't speak to police, go to hospital, etc. I couldn't force her, so I just stayed with her. She was, obviously, in a really shit state since, and I've been with her by her side, listening to her, helping her. We went to therapy, and she knows I'm there for her. She has a history of depression, and I've been really worried. Last week we found out she was pregnant. I was abroad for 2 months before the rape on work and came back early to care for her. So the baby definitely isn't mine. She is 100% sure it's the rapist's. So we had a discussion. She is a devout Catholic. We initially decided on abortion, but after she spoke to her mother, she decided to keep the baby, saying that it wasn't the baby's fault. I flat out told her that I would not help raise a baby of a guy who raped her. She cried and begged me not to leave. I told she is the one making the choice. Either she keeps the baby and I leave, or she aborts the baby and I stay. I would not let this go. She didn't want either of those things to happen, so I told her we were done. I feel shit. Was I wrong? Update. Yesterday I received a call from my girlfriend. She was crying and she begged me to listen to her. I told her that I still care for her and that I'll obviously listen to what she has to say. She told me that a few days after I told her we were done, she called up her mother to talk about this. Apparently what happened before was that she was pretty much decided on aborting, but then when she spoke to her mother told her that under no accounts should she abort, and that I was actually manipulating her to do so. Her mother went on to say that if she aborted the child, she would no longer consider my GF as her daughter. After I left her, my GF called her mom up to talk about what went on. My girlfriend said that she desperately wanted to abort the baby, and her mother again said that if she does so, this is the last time they will ever speak again. My girlfriend said she broke down on the phone and her mother kept asking her what she would do. The conversation then ended when my girlfriend said she didn't know. Then she started texting. After a few hours of thinking, my girlfriend sent her mom a text saying she was going to abort. She was then blocked. My girlfriend then called me and told me everything. She will be having an abortion in 3 weeks. I discussed this with my girlfriend, and we both completely agreed that I had not manipulated her in any way, and that she appreciated that I put my foot down, because had I not, she would have had a baby who would remind her of the worst time of her life. Her words, not mine. She further went on to say that I am the best thing that has ever happened to her, and that she knew that even if she no longer had a mom, if she had me, she could get through this. I broke down at this point. I love her so much. In truth, I probably would have gone back to her and raised the baby with her, even though I knew I'd resent it. I made the original thread to get some backing rather than anything, to see if I had made the right decision. I'm so relieved things have turned out the way they have. Also, screw any mother who places religion over their own child. Friggin' lunatics. Now, to respond to some of your points from the last thread. 1. No, my girlfriend did not cheat on me. I am almost certain about this. Not only because she had the conscience of a fragile angel, but also because we both know each other's schedules really well, and we often talk to friends who can corroborate timings. Moreover, her roommate took photos of my girlfriend after she came home assaulted. It's not rough sex, as some of you dicks put it. 2. I don't give a rat's arse if you think abortion is a sin or the killing of a baby. Come and raise the baby, or give us money to raise the baby, or hire us a live and maid to tend to my girlfriend's every need while she is pregnant if you're so sanctimonious. Talk the talk. Then walk the walk, you wanking tit baboons. 3. My girlfriend was absolutely clear she wanted to raise the baby, probably influenced by the mum. 4. Thanks to all the people telling me I did the right thing. It was really difficult. I'm very glad it turned out the way it has, though. 5. To the people who PM'd me, telling me I'm a monstrous baby killer, I fail to see what my hobbies have to do with this issue. Thanks, Reddit. Update. Girlfriend calls me. Reveals mum made her not get an abortion because God cares. She wants me back and arranges for abortion she wanted all along. Some people on Reddit think I'm a baby killer. I was hoping to post here again after the abortion still scheduled for 2 weeks' time, but I thought I should provide an update on some recent events from a mother from the pits of Satan's rectum. On Saturday, I answered my door and stood face to face with 2 police officers. They asked me if I was who I was, and I replied I was. They then said they were looking for my girlfriend. I called her over, and the police officer said that he needs to have a word with her. The officers then split. One taking the girlfriend to the living room, we let them in, and the other took me into my bedroom. The officer who took me started asking me questions about how long girlfriend had been here, if she had any contact with anyone else, if she had left the house at all, and a few other questions. I answered, and then asked what this was about, but the officer just said they received a report to check in on girlfriend. I asked who reported, and the officer said he couldn't say. After a while, the other officer was done, and they both left. The moment they left, my girlfriend told me that she was outrightly asked if she was in danger and if I had been hurting her. She was also asked if she was being held against her will. She said no to everything, of course. She said that the police received a call from her mother saying she might be in danger and that I could be abusive to her. I was fucking livid. I immediately said I was going to press charges against her for what? I dunno. Harassment, probably? My girlfriend begged me not to, and said that it would all just blow over, and that she just needs time to calm down. WTF? She sent the police to my house to get me arrested. How is that sane thinking? I could lose my job if I was arrested and charged. What the hell is she thinking? I told girlfriend that if the mother does anything like this again, I will definitely press charges. So the girlfriend decides on Sunday to talk to the mom to not do anything like this again. They had a conversation for about 2 minutes, then I started hearing sobs. Immediately I walked into the room, saw my girlfriend was crying, still holding the phone against her ear. I plucked her phone from her hand and held her for a bit as I heard hello from the phone. Then I put it on me and said, "You're a disgrace of a mother," and hung up. Then I held the girlfriend for what felt like an hour before we started talking. Apparently, the mother was telling girlfriend how if she continues with the abortion, she will never see the mother again, or her brother, or her deceased father who is in heaven, even though he died a drink-violent alcoholic who beat girlfriend. But hey, repent your sins at death. Right, because she would be going to damnation. I told girlfriend that if she was going to hell, then she should save me a seat, and we'd be nice and toasty together. I love her smile. What do you think, if anything, should I do about the mother? No doubt my words to her will have some reactions. Response to some people from previous threads and PMS after thread was locked. 1. Abortion was never an option. Girlfriend was adamant she wanted to raise the baby, influenced by her mother. And if you suggest adoption anyway, then you truly do not understand just how taxing a normal pregnancy is, let alone one dipped in a beautiful cocktail of rape depression. 2. You can believe my girlfriend cheated on me if that makes you feel better about your lives, I suppose. Just FYI, the pictures and roommate's report showed she had a bloodied nose, black eyes, cuts and bruises against her arms, hands and knees, torn coat and top, bruises around her neck. Cheating ... right. Edit 3. My girlfriend and I are still going to therapy about all of this. Final update. I just wanted to update folk on this whole saga. This will be my final update. A few days ago, the abortion was carried out. During the weeks beforehand, my girlfriend went to a counselor and talked to a nurse about why she wanted an abortion. She was also tested for any STI. She's clear. She went ahead with the abortion after getting the all clear. A few days ago, it was successfully carried out. They went for the surgical abortion method, which involved using a vacuum to suck the pregnancy out. Girlfriend said it was pretty painless, and she was able to return home after just a few hours. When she came home, she cried and cried and cried. She says she feels like a huge weight has been lifted, and she can finally look to move on with her life. We took the whole week of work, and yesterday we went camping. It rained. While in the tent, she talked about how difficult life was sometimes, but she was really glad things turned out the way they did, because even though things were bad, she came out the other side, probably stronger than before. She's amazing, man. Seriously. Update on mum. So my girlfriend received a call from her mum, who was asking if she went through with the abortion. My girlfriend and I have an agreement that if Mom calls, either hang up or give it to me. In this instance, she answered, didn't know what to say, and gave it to me. I told the mom that the abortion went perfectly and smiled as she cursed at me for about a minute. I then said, "How Jesus of you," at which point she hung up. My girlfriend didn't find it funny. Anyway, that's it. Good luck to everyone in their lives.